So, what do you think about the vehicle?
This is unbelievable. This is a museum. Museums maintain tracks better than this. I haven't seen such old rails anywhere in operation. It's just, it precedes the tramway tracks that existed during World War II. And then, of course, people say it's noisy and shaky, but this is totally opposite to what really a rail transit system should be. It should be absolutely quiet and look at this. I've never experienced this. Never. Your transportation policies really need to be totally reviewed and revised. I mean, to have a system in this condition and then to keep running it in the method from before World War II with conductor, two-person crew, inexpensive, slow because it's physically falling apart. And then instead of investing and improving and bringing it several decades up, you allow microbuses to steal half of the passengers so you have even less revenue. So you're doing everything possible to worsen this situation rather than to improve it. It's just exactly, if somebody defined how you should destroy the system, this is what is being done. And this is simply not acceptable because it leads to more and more problems. I mean, I've never been anywhere close to this, such a noisy, unstable, unacceptable vehicle. Comfort with the boards on the seats.
But for example, if somebody tell you that it's impossible to do something with this and you can only change it to a bus and nothing else, can be true or not?
That's totally wrong because the basic thing what you need is separated right of way, and you have it here. So you have the most complicated, the most expensive part. So you have the land. To change the entire track is a fraction of the cost, and it would drastically decrease your maintenance and increase the quality of ride. This is inefficient, uncomfortable. This is just a system that you should not operate like this. And instead of putting some money to maintain and to upgrade, you are allowing anybody to come and steal passengers that he wants and thereby drastically reduce the revenues for this to maintain. It's interesting, sometimes you think if somebody suggested how to destroy the system, how to make it uneconomical, uncomfortable, how to find an anti-transit policy, not incentives, but disincentives to transit, it would take some imagination to get to a system like this. But this would be the most effective one. This country was famous by good, reliable, diverse transportation, urban transit, mostly electric traction, tramway and trolleybus. And now to come and see it with all that potential by separated tracks and so on, in the condition that is not neglected, but historically neglected by decades, and this precedes not only 1950s. The track condition and so on is from just about after World War I. It's incredible. It's something. This would be stopped immediately because of safety in many countries, but it would be greatly in any city that wants good public transportation, they would grab these separate rights of way and modernize it and really create a totally different system which does not resemble the old tramways like this.